There are two distinct types of ink, and people get confused with these two all the time. The secret to puff, it's not a secret, is more ink, more lift. There is an additive and there is a base. Now the additive is added to an existing Pantone colour. This is a flat colour that we mix straight out of the mixing system, and then we add an additive to it. The issue with adding in an additive is that we weaken the colour, so it goes lighter. So getting that deep dark shade of navy, dark green, or even black, it's very tricky. So the issue with additive is we want to put about 20% into a colour. If we go too far, it blows. Now here is the difference between a base and an additive applied directly to a piece of cotton, put through the dryer, and we can see the additive is starting to blow and crumble like coconut flakes. But the base has lifted and is solid. And that's when we come to the base. The base is designed to be used as a starter base or a mixing base. Ideally when we're using pigment concentrate inside plastisol. So we start with basically 90% of base and 10% of colours to get our Pantone 1, 2, 3. This means that we can never break the binder to lifting part in the base itself. So the real secret to using base is what I do, which is we will take the base, which is a neutral colour, it goes lighter as it lifts, so it's a light colour, and we'll print it as a first down base. Print it as a first down base directly onto fabric. We flash it very, very lightly, just enough to dry it, not enough to lift it. We don't want it to lift on the press. What we can do then is we can drop flat colours in every screen afterwards. So we can drop an orange on top, and that will lift the underneath the orange and leave the Pantone the same colour as it should be. What we can also do is we can now have multiple colours in one design. Imagine, if you will, a rainbow of colours going all the way through, each one a separate screen with a flat colour. We print the base, not additive, print the base at 100% straight out of the tub into the screen as if it was a white base. We don't put a white base down first. We want this base to hit the garment. What we do then is we flash it, just tack it dry, and drop these flat wet colours on top, a yellow, a red, an orange, a green. Whatever you want to put on top, we can put on top. As it leaves the press, it looks flat. Then as it goes down the dryer, that's when the magic happens. It rises like a cake rising or a souffle in the oven. And the heat part is the extra bit that we have to worry about. If we don't have enough heat, the chemical reaction doesn't happen. It doesn't blow and puff, and it doesn't lift at all. It looks flat. What happens if it's too hot is it rises like a souffle and then drops again as if you'd opened the oven door. So we've got to be really careful. Get this timing and heat just right. Best combination I've seen is low and slow. If you're getting little blown out dots that come off the top, I would recommend you slow down a little. Keep it in the dryer for longer, but keep it nice and low. Looking at about 160 centigrade for at least a minute and a half. Don't be frightened to go to 2 minutes, even 3 minutes to get that super smooth, glossy look on the top. If your puff print is cracking, blowing, or collapsing, it's probably not the ink, it's probably the process and the system. Control the deposit. Use the right ink type, and then control the heat. So we've touched on ink type here. Stay tuned for another video. What we're going to do is going to look at the actual amount of deposit and amount of ink that we put down, because that's super important as well. For now, stay tuned.